Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. All right, guys, so today we're going to be making another pair of earrings. For some reason, I've gotten really stuck on earrings, so I'm going to bring you along for the journey. Hopefully, you'll pick up some things from it and start creating some of these on your own. All right, so the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our shape, and our shape is going to be that of a circle. So we're just going to grab this circle here by going to shapes on the left and selecting circle. And you can make your earrings as big or as small as you want them. It's totally up to you. I normally will, I'm going to unlock my proportions here and do a 3x3. I normally go with the 3x3 because that's kind of big. So if you want larger than that, it's totally up to you and it's fine. So I'm just going to make these white just so we can see what we're working with here. So we have a 3x3. And one of the things that you want to do is you can go ahead and duplicate that circle. And you just click and select duplicate. And we're going to shift this in and make it super, super small because that's going to be our opening for a middle piece. And get it, bring it in a little bit more. I'm going to do 0.139. I think that's large enough. And 0.139 is the size for my opening there. So I'm going to click over both of them so they're both highlighted, as you can see here on the layers panel on the right. And I'm going to go up to the menu and select align center horizontally. And that way we can make sure that it's going down the center of the earring. Okay. So the next thing is we're going to highlight them both. You just click and drag. And we're going to come down to the bottom right to that very first icon and we're going to slice. That's going to put the hole in our earring. And we can just drag that over and then delete those two remaining little dots. Okay, so now we have our earring. Now we just have to focus on our design. All right, so I'm going to be using some of the clip art that I've paid for over the years that I never really use. So I'm going to go to upload and view all. And let's see what I want to draw. I'm gonna keep scrolling. I like this one. I also like this one. Let's click on this one and see what this one looks like. So we're going to click on our image and say add to canvas. It's going to come in super big. All you have to do is just drag it in. And then we're going to place her inside of our circle. We're going to make sure she is small enough and not coming outside of the circle. So I like that. I like that. Let's see what she's going to look like as a pen drawing instead of a cut. All right, so I'm going to play around a little bit here. I'm going to take and make my circle a little bit so I can kind of see. She looks kind of possessed, doesn't she? She looks kind of possessed to me on that dark wood. All right, so she's out. I don't want to use that one. So let's go to upload again. and view all. And let's see what else we got here. Da, 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 da. All right, I want to play with her, and then I'm also just going to try to kill two birds with one stone by locating at least two of them that we can play with. All right, let's go with let's see if I see any more that may look good as a pen drawing. So anything that's kind of like the black and white would look really good with the pen drawing. So that's what I'm looking to see what all I have here. Let's go. I want to just be scrolling. Kind of like this one. We're going to say add to canvas. And two images will come in here in just a moment. And we're going to make them smaller. So just click outside. Let's see what this large one looks like. So we're going to unlock our proportions. And we're going to type in 3 by 3. And then we're going to do the same thing on her. Unlock the proportions. And do a 3 by 3. And we can always make it smaller depending on what we need. So take her in. And let's see what a pen drawing will look like. Okay, not bad. And then we're going to align center horizontally. And I don't like that horizontal because that doesn't look really centered horizontally to me. All right, that's what that one will look like. All right, let's see what she'll look like as a pen drawing. What we have to take into consideration is we don't want it to look like, because it's a pen drawing, we don't want it to look like it's just a bunch of, colors. Like, you know what I mean. I kind of like that one. I kind of like that one. But I wonder what that marker will do to these areas that are like now that would be really small, that are not really pronounced. You see how it's pronounced here? You can really make out what it is. The smaller you make it, it's not as pronounced, if that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully it does. All right, so we're going to say a no to that one. Now let's go back and look at this one again. I don't like it. All right, I promise. I'm going to pause this until I find one, and then I'll come right back. All right, I'm going to go with this image here, and I sized it down to 1.804 to 2.672. 1.804 to 2.672. I'm pretty sure I got this from either Etsy, because that's where I get most of my images, and I've changed it to a pen. You do not want it to be a cut or anything else. You want to make sure your image is a pen, and then the circle is going to be a basic cut. You can see the operation here on the right. So I think I like that. And if you wanted to put anything else, it's totally up to you, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm just going to highlight both of them and say group. And then at the bottom, I'm going to select attach. Okay. And I did do align center horizontally so that she's in the center here. And we're just going to copy her and duplicate it. And there you have your pair of earrings that you're going to be making. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to add another circle here. And actually, instead of a circle, I'm going to do this crescent right here. And I'm going to rotate that around. You just lay your cursor until you see the little curved arrow, double arrows, and then you rotate it around. Now I'm going to make this, I'm going to unlock the proportions there, and let's see, what I'm trying for is not this shape, so it's going to be a little difficult. So I don't want it super big, but I wanted one of these, but I wanted it thinner. That's too thick for me. Just want it really thin right there, but I'm gonna leave it as is. Okay. All right, so what's gonna happen is now that we have our earrings, we're gonna take and we're gonna have Cricut to draw this image on to the wood, and then Cricut is gonna go around and it's gonna cut the wood out for us, okay? And I think this is absolutely gorgeous, okay? I'm trying to see if I want to flip this. Let's take a look. Kind of, sort of. I kind of like it flipped so that we'll have the earrings like, okay, I'm going to leave them like that. I like it. You can leave yours going in the same direction. I'm going to flip mine, and yeah, I like it. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to click on Make It in the top right corner before I change my mind. And we're going to select on Matte and Continue. Now when you get here, I like to start mine, shift mine in the corner a little bit so that it's not up in that top left corner, because sometimes, you know, stuff get caught right in there. So I kind of drag mine down a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do here. Okay. All right, so at this point, all we need to do is hit Continue in the bottom right corner. And we're going to click our material, which is veneer. There's only one option for veneer. Select it and click Done in the bottom right corner. And then it's going to tell you to put your clamp A. In clamp A, you're going to put your black pen or whatever color pen you want to use. And then you want to use your deep point blade, which is the black blade. And I'm using my Cricut Maker. Okay. So I'm going to stop here because all I have to do is just load everything. And I'm going to go ahead and bring myself up on the screen. All right, guys, this is the wood that I'm using. This is the veneer. You can see how thin it is. It's almost like paper thin, but it's not paper. And I always want to fold mine in the direction in which it bends the easiest. So I'm going to have it cut this way instead of having it cut that way. Okay, so I want it on the flimsy side. And then you just pick what side looks best to you. I think I'm going to go I think I like it that direction. Okay, so I'm using my green mat because it's the stickiest, and you do want to make sure that you are using a mat that is super, super sticky. And I'm also going to use my brayer just to make sure that it is nice and stuck to my mat. I would say put tape, at the top and on this left side, but since mine is really sticky, I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to hope for the best. I'm just going to hope for the best, okay? All right, so I'm going to get my black um, deep point blade, and I'm putting that in clamp A, and then I'm going to get my fine point. This is also a fine point. This is the 0.14 in black. And this is going to go, the D point goes in B, and this is going to go in A. And you always want to make sure you push that down until you can't see the arrow. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and load this baby in. So the double arrows are blinking, which indicates that it's ready to load. So I'm going to go ahead and load it. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit the Cricut logo now. And I'm going to allow this to do its thing. So it's going to draw the image on. After it draws the image on, then it's going to do the cut. Now with the deep point blade, it cuts 3 or 4 times. And it does a really smooth cut for this veneer wood, which I absolutely love. So I highly recommend the use of the veneer wood. The basswood, it's a whole nother ball game that I'm not even ready for. All I can tell you is that it cut my wood up so bad you couldn't even recognize what I was trying to cut. And I was using the knife blade because that's what you have to use for the basswood. I ain't even ready for that kind of project. All right, so it's going to go ahead and draw. I'm going to bring you back when it's done, so that this video doesn't have to be super, super long. I'm going to bring you back when it's done and done drawing and it's ready to cut. It's at 10% right now, so it shouldn't take much longer, but I will come back. I'm going to pause my video and I'll come back when it gets ready to cut. All right, guys, so it has completed. So it has drawn the image on and it has cut it out. And I lifted up my wood right here so you can see that it did a nice clean cut. And you always want to lift these up and be gentle with them, because it is veneer wood. So veneer is a thinner wood. I'm just kind of gonna get it going here. And there we have our first earring. And all I do is just kind of bend the mat back just a little bit to kind of get underneath the wood. And there is our second earring. And you can see they just came out. It's not smearing because these are permanent markers that I'm using. And let's see here. I'm going to make these clip earrings because everything else I've done has been pierced, and I don't wear pierced earrings. And these are going to be for Mama. So Mama is going to be wearing these. I'm Mama. All right, so I'm going to turn this around here and get this light out of my face. And we're going to go ahead and open this up with our needle nose pliers here. We don't need much of an opening because these are thin. And I'm going to get my silver. I'm going to get my silver clips, which should be in here somewhere. Let's see, we got those. Oh, I'm hungry, guys. My stomach is growling. Okay, maybe I didn't put the clips in here. Hold on. So I have them. I have earring pieces from a every there. I don't like these. All right, I'm gonna have to find my little additional clips. I thought I put them in this bag, but apparently I did not. So just to show you the completed earring, I wanted to do the clip with you. I'm just going to use the ones that I normally use when I'm trying to do a quick video. So I'm just going to open up. I'm just going to open up this metal piece here. And really, I don't even have to open it up because it's already open. But I'm going to clamp it closed with my finger. And there's one. Okay. And then I'm going to take another one of those. One day I dreamed that I'm going to have a very large craft room, guys, and I'll be able to have everything in its proper place. That's going to be my dream, and I'm going to keep talking about it until it happens. Okay? They say you got to picture yourself there. And I picture myself in one of the most beautiful craft rooms. All right, so there we have it, both of our earrings. I'm going to put this on something so you guys can see it here. With them both done. And we're going to put them that way. There we go. Because remember, I flipped it. So there you have it. There are your earrings that you have used your Cricut Black 0.4 fine-point permanent marker to draw on wood veneer. And I'm pretty sure I got my Cricut markers or my Cricut pens at Michael's because that's where I do most of my shopping. And I got this veneer wood also at Michael's. It was like it was between $15 and $17. Cricut has this veneer wood on sale right now for $8. However, their shipping is $8. So it just made more sense just to go in the store and purchase it. Okay. Why wait for the shipping when it's the same price as walking in the store? Okay. So that's it, guys. Very quick. I think it takes about 15 minutes for the drawing because they're so small. And plus, you're doing two. But other than that, it's pretty quick. It cuts quickly. It did about 4 passes to cut this. But again, guys, the black deep point blade is what you're going to need in addition to a black or whatever color pen you want to use. And then you can go from there. Okay. I might even take a little bit of acrylic paint and do her lips. I might. I didn't say I am. I say I might. But that's what I have so far. Okay. All right, so if you have any questions about this process, guys, even though this is wood, I want you guys to see it is a very thin wood. You can even do the front and the back if you so choose. I just prefer to do the drawing on the front because these are, again, for me. So I will be removing these and clipping them. Okay, so that's what they look like now as pierced, for pierced ears. Okay, very easy to make, and you don't have to worry about them ripping or tearing or anything like that because this is wood. It is not paper. It's not cardstock. This is wood. Okay, and the reason I take them and put them going where you can bend them is because then you don't have to compromise or worry about them being compromised and ripping and tearing because someone's trying to um, bend them in the wrong direction. Okay, so there's really no reason to bend these, but anyway, there you go. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so make sure you choose pen for your drawing, and then you want your background to be just a cut. Okay, pen and then cut. All right, and don't forget to do your little opening for your metal piece that you're going to slice into the big piece. And that's it. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, chime in the comments and I will address any questions that you may have. But that's it, and that is all. If you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, thank you so much for the love and support that you all show me via YouTube. If this is your first time seeing me teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my method of teaching. I do all types of crafts, not just Cricut related stuff. I did my shirt that I have on. This is actually sublimation that I did, and I'm tacky today, and that's because I'm off work, and so I can do that. All right. But this shirt, again, I'm tacky, guys, so I'm gonna stand up just to show you. But this shirt that I did is sublimation, and it is actually subbed on both the front and the back side. So as you guys can see, and so I have crafts on sublimation, I have crafts on puzzles, I have craft tutorials on greeting cards, using Microsoft PowerPoint to create greeting cards, printing larger than the normal size in Cricut Design Space, which is the 6.75 by 9.25. So lots of crafts. So just want to put that out there. And also, if you're currently following me on my Facebook group, Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you show me via Facebook as well. And thank you so much for believing in me and trusting me as a craft leader for my group. I absolutely love my group. If you would like to join us, my group name is Candoris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, and it is a private group, so you do have to request to join. I just got finished making some epoxy resin earrings, and they all turned out absolutely gorgeous. So this is, I'm going to put these up so you guys can see them. But I did a tutorial on these that I'm going to be uploading here shortly. But I just want you to see these that I did with epoxy resin. And this color is called Blueberry. So that's one pair. And then here we have Fuchsia. This color is Fuchsia. Every time I say it, I think Rasputia. Eddie Murphy's movie. All right, this is Granite Green. And that's the other one. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right, this one is Fuchsia. Okay, right there. So blueberry, fuchsia, granite green, and I did me some clips here and teardrops in that same blueberry. And I also have copper in the leaf look. So that's copper. And then I have a pink. And I'm going to be uploading the tutorial on how I made these for those of you that don't know how. Turn that one around like that. And then here's the other leaf. So I made all of these with epoxy resin, blueberry, fuchsia, granite green, copper, and pink. And turn this one around. And there you have it. Okay, aren't those gorgeous? I will be uploading the tutorial on how I made all of these. And so you got a heads up about these earrings that I made. And I can't put these up there because they are clips. But then again, there's my blueberry and my clip-ons, because y'all know I wear clip-ons. In case you don't know, I wear clip-ons. All right, so that's it, guys. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And you guys know my motto is each one reach one, so that each one can teach one. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.